y'all. Alright. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hey. I'm making bread pudding. Just the way I like y'all. Come on in, come on in. So today I'm making bread pudding. I've already done my crumbs. Not my crumbs, but my bread. I'm not in New Orleans, so what I use is Mexican bread. It's called Bonello. And the way I like to do mine is cut them up in these chunks, toast them a little bit with butter, because I don't like it mushy. So that's how I like to do mine. So I've added 4 eggs to some canned peaches, the juice. And I'm going to mix that up. Bread pudding is not going to take long to make. Hopefully you can see it. I put 4 eggs into 2.5 cans of the juice from the peach. Some, I can make it homemade with the fresh peaches, but this one here, you know, the other way is a little more intense. So, mixing this in real good. So what I want to do, I'm going to add a cup of sugar. I don't want it too sweet, so I'm just going to do a cup of sugar. Because the size that I'm making is going to be in this pan right here. So my bread is already toast. Let me get this whipped in here. So it's frothy. Alright, here we go. Let me see. I don't own no rights to no music. I'd like to be able to play some, but I got the wrong one because I can't control the volume on there, and I'm not gonna go run and get them right now. So how your day going? Whoever sees this when you see it, how your day going? And know that also I started my channel on YouTube, and right now I'm getting my 100 subscribers so that I could go live. But I have over 200 some followers on this page, so I can go live now. So same thing that I had to do here. So you can follow me on my YouTube channel. So you see how I beat it up and it's yellow? The egg makes it yellow like that. Now I'm going to taste it. Okay. That's good. Not too sweet. But I'm going to put a teaspoon add another tablespoon of sugar. And that's going to take it right there. I don't want it too sweet. But just right there on the cup. So that tablespoon going to bring it right there. So what I do next, I'm going to show you my little trick. Also, I'm going to be putting raisins in here. I soak my raisins. Here we go. I soak my raisins in some rum extract, Jamaican rum extract. And then I'm also going to put me some little pecans in there, because that's what I like. The old-fashioned bread pudding, the way my mother made it. Put fruit cocktail and coconut. And, you know, I used to pick all around that. So when I was able to make my own, and I put what I want in it. So here we go with the peaches. So what I do is I add the peaches to the mixture. Okay. Move this out the way. And you know, what I didn't do is add milk, and you know what? You don't even really need it. So I'm going to leave it like this, because I don't really even need that dairy up in there like that. So what I want to do, I'm going to add my raisins. Wow. You know, you discover stuff as you go along. And I done made bread pudding hundreds of times. And just, I've been trying to find ways where, because I'm lactose intolerant and the dairy don't work with me. And so, and pre-diabetic, so I don't try to make things as sweet as I once did. And so, I just realized, I don't need to put the milk in here because the juice from the peaches and the sugar and the eggs is the binder itself, and that's what makes the custard. So I just learned something. So okay, I got my peaches and everything in here. That's how I'm doing that. Yeah. So here I got my cinnamon. I add my cinnamon. And I like nutmeg, so I'm going to put my nutmeg. Okay. Be careful how much. I should have been measuring that for you. Be careful. So we're going to do a tablespoon of this, half a tablespoon of this Jamaican vanilla rum. Okay, I got to do it like this, y'all. This what makes it. Oh, it smells so. Oh, if you could smell it. It smells so good. So now I got that done. So now I'm almost down to it. Something missing over here. So I need to put my butter in my pan. The oven is on already. I need to put my butter in my pan. Let it melt down. Okay, now let's get this mixture together. I won't mix it till I'm ready to put it in the pan. I won't mix it with the bread until I'm ready to put it in the pan. But this is what, see what it's looking like? Look good, huh? Oh my goodness. And I ain't got to worry about no milk, and I could eat as much as I want without my stomach having to hurt or anything. I just created me a milkless bread pudding. Look at that. So I'm going to take out what I need to mix with it. And that's the peaches sit in the cinnamon and everything like that. The raisins are in there. And so, okay, yeah. And I'm going to get some pecans. So I'm just waiting for the butter to melt in the pan. Then I'm going to assemble the bread pudding, put it in the pan, and put it in the oven. That's what I was going to do. And then I'm probably going to, I think I could pause my live. It's going to take about 40 minutes, 30 minutes or so for the bread pudding to cook, or less time than that. So I'm going to take and put these pecans in here, cut them up. So I want to ask a question. Some people, as I get further and further in my channel and get used to, I don't want too small, comfortable with being up on my live and doing, because I'm doing my shows, my little cooking segments, whatever you want to call them. As I'm going along and getting better with that, then I'll be sharing, as I'm going along, I'll be sharing some of the things that I've learned. I went to cooking school in New Orleans, Louisiana. I've been cooking since I was 11 years old. My mother was a cook. Back then they didn't have child labor laws, so I used to work in the restaurant when my mom couldn't go to work or she was sick. She was working 2 jobs. I would work her job the night she couldn't go, from 10 at night to 6 in the morning, and then I'd go to school. I was probably in the 6th grade, and I was flipping steaks and eggs on a hill. in Westwego, Louisiana. So my mother worked for the school district. And so my mother was a very, very, very good cook. Very good. And my daddy also knew how to cook. So both of my parents made delicious things for us. My mother was from Zachary, Louisiana, and my daddy was from Homer, Louisiana. And I was born and raised, I was born in New Orleans, but raised, in Marrero, Louisiana. So that's where I'm from. And so I went to cooking school in New Orleans. And after moving to California, I kept going to different schools. I retired from Santa Monica, Malibu School District. So when I was there, and over the years, I've taken classes in nutrition for children and adolescents. And I've taken nutrition courses for adolescents and adults. Contemporary, health for the heart, just various things, nutrition and food services, just educating myself, the basic training. I was a trainer at my jobs. My last job, I trained when new employees came on the basic, and also I was used on my job when the sales were low in different sites at the school district. I went to those sites and helped those sales come up there a couple of months, and then when the sales come up, what's it look like a little bright powder. But when the sales come up, they'll put me back to my regular post. But we did a whole lot of things. We were the first school district to create a salad bar where they did a farmer's market every Wednesday, Monday and Wednesday. They'd have soup and salad bar. The children they either get a salad with soup or they get a hot lunch. So it was a preference. They went so far as to be making sushi for these kids. I mean, it was really a beautiful thing. They went to the farmer's market on every Saturday and every Wednesday to ensure that they had the fresh fruits and stuff throughout. All righty. Let me get this out. As you can see, I have the butter here. Take some of this butter and let it go in there because I don't want too much butter. Okay, so now it's time to assemble this bread pudding. I don't want to make it too. I don't want to move too fast. I don't want the rights to no music. I don't want to cut me off on nothing. Leave me be. So this is how I'm going to do it. Okay. I'm going to scoop some out into there because sometimes the mixture is too much and I don't want to have it. It's just enough for this pan. And I don't want to have it, how do you say that, too soupy. So, show you my technique of doing it. Yeah, I'm going to put all that in there. Oh, no. Okay, so had to decline that. That was my son. I said watch someone call when I start filming. So here is the mixture. Okay. Here is the mixture. Okay. Calling us, excuse me for that. So here it is. My son calling me. So here we go. So you see I'm putting it on top. I'm going to get to the peaches and the pecans and the raisins. Because that's what I like in my bread pudding. Peaches, pecans, and raisins, okay? So, let me see. And I wanna, all right, so that's not what we're gonna do. Let's just get real with it, okay? Let's just get real with it. That's good. You want to make sure that it's going throughout. The mixture is going throughout. Look like I did the right amount of mixture. Okay, so I got them. I want to make sure they're coated. I can add to the pan. So can you see it? So here we go. Ooh, get all them pecans in those. Now. Okay, so we want to make sure that it's in the pan correctly. Make sure your hands are cleaned. So here I go. Right? With the mixture. Get these peaches on the side. I think I got enough peaches in here. I want those, I may as well just put everybody needs to go in the pot. All right? Let me straighten it out. Make sure your peaches are evenly distributed. You don't want to do your nuggets till they're hard. You just want to crisp your bread if that's the way you want to do it, okay? But this is how I do it. And let me see. Get some of them. This is how I make sure I don't have too much liquid or too little liquid. Okay, I got pecans and raisins all throughout here. I soak my raisins in some rum extract. So here's the rest of it. I'll wash my hands. This is the rest. Okay. I think we just made it. I don't want any more raisins. So we just made it. Oh, yes. Okay, can you see it? Let me wash my hands. So, make sure all the peaches are down in there. Just a second. Alrighty. Oh, okay. Alrighty. So I have this going like this. Okay. And I'm going to take the rest of my butter, go across the top. Oh my goodness, this is going to be good. So I'm going to put it in the oven for about 35, 40 minutes. You see the peaches, the raisins, and the pecans. Ooh, this go good with some ice cream. You can even make a Belgian Mel sauce, which is a white cream sauce, and put on there. And so I'm going to cover this. Hold on, I'm going to cover this because I don't want it drying out. I want the heat to come all the way through it. So if you, let me show you something. If you do your baking, you want to bake cookies or anything you might want to bake. See these sheets? These baking sheets, these are oven safe up to 450. They unbleached parchment paper. They extra strong. I like them because they remind me of the good old days when paper was brown. But you could take this and put it over your food, even if you're having something at your house for the holidays. And you put this under, put it in, put cake, mix in there so you could put, bake a cake in it. You can make cookies. I use it for a whole lot of reasons. So I'm going to cover this bread pudding up so that it does not burn. And it's going to cook up and fluff up like. And then I'm going to take this off. And I'm going to let it brown. And that's going to be all she wrote. I didn't need to put a lot of sugar so no need to be putting no 2 cups of sugar. Nah, you don't need nothing that sweet. The raisins and the peaches and the peach juice will make it a little sweeter. So I'm going to have to call that boy back on my Obama phone. So yeah, so this, and then put this in there, and I'm gonna put it on a sheet, so in case the butter try to act up, try to come over the sides. So let me get here in my little cabinet. My little, I got all kind of little stuff, so put that in there. Okay, yeah, like that. Then I'll put this on top of there. Okay, and I'm gonna put it on the timer, and I'm gonna put it on the timer for about 40 minutes. Okay, let's see if that works. Yeah, that's gonna work. And so I'm gonna put this on pause, and I'll be back and show you guys the finished product. Thank you. No, you can't do that, huh? Oh well, I can't do that. Okay, well. So I'll be back with a part 2. Thank you. It's time to cook, y'all. Come on in, y'all. You're welcome. Welcome to Janice. Come on in, and here we are with the finished bread pudding with the raisins, pecans, and peaches. Sometimes I like to put pear in mine also. So So all the butter is sizzling all around it. So let me see if I can get it. Let's see if it's better. It's better this way, yeah. So I'm going to take a little taste out. See what it's talking about. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. Look. You didn't see that side. Ooh. I'm not going to put a lot on here. I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to taste it for you. Make sure you got the right kind of peaches. If you want to know how to make a fresh one, make that request. I'll do it for you. Yeah, good it is. Let me let you get a nice little. So you can have a nice little view of it. Look at that. Peaches, but you know what? I'm gonna go on and put a little more on there just so you can see it better. My goodness. Just so you can see it better. Okay. This is how I like mine. Like I said, you can make a bechamel sauce. That is a white cream sauce, sweet, slightly sweet bechamel sauce. So I'm not going to be able to, I'll let you know, I make mistakes sometimes. Sometimes I make mistakes. Sometimes it's not so good when I am not feeling well. So let's see. Not too sweet. So when I add ice, this is for me. Now if you want to add more sugar, you do that. If you want to add a little cream or milk in yours, you do that. But for me, I like it this way, and when I eat it with some ice cream, it'll be perfect. So look at that. You see it? How moist it is. It's hot though. Oh my. The cinnamon and the nutmeg really comes through. You like another piece? Go right ahead. So, I can eat this. Yes, I can. It's not too sweet, so I can enjoy myself and still have that flavor, almost like natural. And that corn with that butter. All right, let's have another piece. Go ahead. Go ahead. Take it. So, this is where we at. This is what we doing. This is where we ending. Thank you guys. Enjoy your bread pudding. Enjoy your bread pudding. See how it come out so easily like that? That's what I like. So you have a blessed day. Thank you for watching. See you next week. See you next week and in between time.